Good morning and happy 4th of July. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I'm anchored back up to the beach here in Culebrita. Backed right up to the beach. We're sitting in, I don't know, about 8 feet of water. Wanted to be a little closer to shore, a little shallower, but we didn't quite get that far back. No big deal. I'll send a video later showing all the boats along the beach. You can only see a few of them right now with where I'm sitting, but Friday morning, 4th of July, we've got everybody starting to show up. We got one boat right there moving in. We got two more boats right here coming in, getting ready to anchor. They're blocked, you can't quite see them. There's one way out there in the distance coming in right here. Somewhere way out there, there he is. There's a couple more that are trying to come in behind. They're just blocked by the other boats. Can't quite see them. It's going to be a busy day here in Culebrita. There's another guy over there anchoring. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 people anchoring right now. We got a couple more. There's another one just starting to show up coming in. You know, there's 5 and 6 coming in, so it's going to be a busy day. People coming in for the holiday, anchoring up. By this afternoon, the entire beach will be lined with boats, and just about no room to get to the beach. I mean, you can see our neighbors here, how close we are. Everybody backs up to the beach here. You know, and these guys are all rafted together. There's, how many boats are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boats, plus this dinghy. 7 boats rafted together right here with this group. So, you know, everybody just comes and does this. It's interesting, last year and the year before, this place was like party central. It was really not very fun because it was so much loud music and everything going on. But this year, nobody's playing loud music. And I don't really get why, what's going on. It's kind of wild. I don't know if they put like a sound ordinance in, but nobody's, there's Mike on his boat because he's rafted up to me. Making a video for my parents. Oh, nice. And you can see here this guy's backing down. They got their anchor paying out, and they're gonna raft up to this guy right here. You can always tell when they're going to raft up because everybody's sitting on their boat ready to receive them, you know. And so that's 1, 2, now a third boat going to be rafted together there. Let you kind of watch that, watch them coming in. Mike doesn't have his anchor out at all because he's small enough he can mooch on my anchor. If he was bigger, we would have put his bow anchor out and even put a stern anchor out, but he's small enough, we don't need to worry about that. So, looks like their anchor chain just got snagged on as it's paying out. She's trying to clear the anchor chain so it continues paying out, but you can see there's another guy coming in. This guy's backing down, getting ready to back in and anchor. Another guy over there anchoring. Looks like 2 boats anchoring over there. Third one sitting out here ready to. It's like watching TV. Oh, now I see here's 2 more coming in. There's 2 boats there moving. I can see another one way off in the distance there. There's another one way off in the distance there. Yeah, everybody's coming in. Coming in to spend the holiday. Their anchor chain's still having problems, but they're getting ready to tie up. Probably about, I don't know, 82, 83 degrees or something. Nice warm morning as always. Never gets much below that. Here's this guy getting ready to drop his anchor and back down. Backing down with his anchor hanging. And there it is. Drop it in the water. Back down. And he's got fenders out, so I can tell he's going to raft up to these guys where I just said there's 7 of them. So he's going to be the 8th rafted together here with these guys next to me. Yep. Fun times in Culebrita. And out here, that boat right there, Hip Ship, that's some friends of ours from Palmas del Mar. Family just bought that boat, I don't know, 6 or 8 months ago. They did a refit on it. Now they're heading down to Grenada. This boat right here is Jimmy and Kim. You've heard me talk about them all the time. They have the slip next to me, good friends. They're heading to the Dominican Republic for hurricane season. And then that catamaran and that catamaran and the monohull behind it, they're all traveling with Hip Ship here. They're all heading to Grenada together. Whole flotilla of them traveling together. They're all somewhat newbies, and so they're all traveling together down to there, and they got families and kids and all that, so they're all hanging out together. This guy's now tied up. This guy's getting ready to back in. This little center console is getting ready to drop their anchor and back in. This guy out here is getting ready to. There's a guy way over here in the distance there is still backing down. Super clear water as always. Probably about 10 feet of water right here. There's my bow anchor going out. It's throwing in about 10 feet of water, and the wind's coming actually from behind me, so the wind is blowing away from this picture. It's blowing out of the bay, so we're stern to the wind here when you back up to the beach. Then over here, my stern anchor. There's my stern anchor out. So I dropped my bow anchor as I'm backing in, and then Mike was on board to help me. He put the anchor, we put the anchor on my paddle board, and then he just paddled ashore and he dropped it in the shallow water. And then I've got these capstan winches, electric winches, which is really nice with a foot switch. It's turned off so I can't turn it on, but with a foot switch I can run this electric winch and then just winch my stern line in, my stern anchor in. It's a little at an angle because the wind's kind of coming on this rear quarter panel. It's not coming from straight behind, it's coming diagonally, so you always set the anchor a little upwind, keeps us from floating into these guys. So, one last wander around at the view. Don't need to watch it. I could video this all day long because this is what it'll be until mid-afternoon. All these boats coming in. All these boats, because it's early, they must have left Fajardo on the main Puerto Rico. They probably left at dawn. A couple hours over here for these faster boats. Now I can see, boy, it's gonna be hard to see here. I can see 2 boats, very small on the horizon, way out there coming in. There's another one somewhere in there. It's hard to do with the zoom. So that's 3. There's a 4th. So it looks like 4 more boats getting ready to come in. So, and this will, like I said, this will be happening most of the day. Everybody coming in. You know, whoever's been here now got here yesterday, like me. I got here yesterday afternoon. I had been on main PR at Mike's house. We loaded up Mike's boat with all my supplies, and then Mike brought me out here yesterday. He spent the night on my boat last night. He may stay tonight as well. He hasn't decided. We're just gonna hang out with Jimmy and Kim and some of the people in the other boats. And Jimmy's got that hydrofoil, that E-foil wing, that board that lifts you up out of the water on the hydrofoil. So we'll be riding that today. I'll drop my dinghy today, so I can dinghy around. A while ago, I made a makeshift sunshade with a couple of boat hooks holding it up. Sunshade works great. A couple of floaties for floating in the water. Drying my cooler bag out. And can do a brief thing. We got here so late, I was so tired I didn't put all my food away, so I got food to be put away. So the boat's really kind of a mess. I'm going to be doing that this morning. Lots of granola bars, lots of popcorn. It's mostly potato chips and stuff that are left out right now because that's the stuff I haven't put away. And I'm stocked up on I drink lots of the sparkling water from Costco, as you guys know, so I got 5 cases of that plus some left over there. And then these are like my V8 drinks, but they're easier to find. A little bit of fruit in the bowl, and then my top drawer is my freezer, so I'm full up. Lots of frozen chicken for making chicken quesadillas, some frozen ham to put on the grill, ice, got an ice maker there. Little frozen pizzas. This is a big frozen lasagna from Costco. Frozen mahi to put on the grill. Stuff like that. And then my fridge is way stocked up too. A little bit of leftover pizza, cheese and crackers and meat. Sandwiches from Subway I bought the other day. Lots of shredded cheese because I make chicken quesadillas a lot of times. Some cold drinks, condiments, hard-boiled eggs from Costco. These things are all prepackaged and cooked and last forever in the fridge, which is great. And then I also have this fridge, but I'm not using it right now. I haven't needed that much food, so to save battery, because I only run my generator during the day to recharge my batteries. At night I don't run the generator, so that saves some battery by only running this fridge and freezer combo here. Saves my batteries a bit. And we didn't run the generator quite enough yesterday, so I'm at 69% right now, so I'll run the generator here in a little bit. Shows my bilge pumps if any of them are on. Shows my anchor light is on. Kind of hard to see. If my running lights were on, that would be lit up. My stereo, house lights. Air conditioning only works if the generator's running. I don't run the air conditioning out here because I don't need it. There's such a good breeze. VHF radio. My radar for weather radar. Skies are totally clear right now. Normally I have my anchor watch program on here and my radar on here, but because I'm backed up to the shore, the anchor watch is, if I was to drag, everybody's in such close quarters, you're going to bump into another boat or somebody's going to yell to you and tell you you're dragging long before the anchor watch ever realizes you're dragging. So there's no point in running the anchor watch when I've got 2 anchors out backed up to the beach. But normally if I'm sitting out on anchor like Jimmy and Kim are, out here, then I've got my anchor watch program running normally on here, or actually on here, so that it will alarm if I drift outside the circle. It's got a GPS and tells me if I drift outside the circle. So anyway, you've had the other tours of the boat before, but there's a little more details of some things. Mike's on the phone with his wife. She's at home. She plays tennis, so she's hanging out in Palmas playing tennis today and tomorrow. So somebody doing Instagram next door. All right. Have a good day. Happy 4th of July. Love you both. Bye.